Everyone, welcome back to another episode of GTNH, where I've done some things between episodes, like normal. Mostly being, I have now automated the coke ovens. Made it so they have automatic pouring. I know it looks horrible, but this isn't the final setup. Later on, we'll move these, but basically, barrel here made a transfer node, a whole bunch of pipe, and piped them everywhere, then added 5 more down here. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That gives us 11 coke ovens. And you need 20 to run the max high pressure boiler. We're still at low pressure, so we're fine with the 11. This tank's backed up. Same with this. This is full. That's all full. Did that last episode. New thing from between episodes, I made a steam oven. It basically does 9 items at a time and uses steam, and it's way faster than that because it does 9 items at a time. I have also made a XP drain all my experience so I don't lose it. Put the other tank up here, put the empty tanks here for it, move the Tinker's Construct stuff there, and I've made another machine, 2 machines since last time. I've made a lathe, an electrolyzer. The lathe is useful because that makes it so we can have 1.5 rods to 1 ingot, which I'll be showing you guys today. In the electrolyzer electrolysis, it's used later. Basically, you can do special recipes in it, like that's how you get hydrogen, oxygen, and all those things. You electrolyze them. So there's that, and then there's a big thing that I did outside. So there's a post there. That is gonna soon, with this crop manager, it's gonna become an automatic tree farm. Currently, they're just level 1, they're tier 1 spruce bonsais, but it's an 11 by 11. And with this, the crop manager, it'll be automatic wood. So that's going to be handy. Crop manager is going to go right here. And then it will harvest, maybe did I put it to the top? I may have put it so the top has to be up there. It has to be on the top level. But basically, harvest 2 blocks above and 2 blocks below. So, put it here, be 1, 2. Okay, so did I do this wrong? I made this wrong. I did it wrong. I have to put the crop manager here on this center block, or right below the center block, right below where I just broke the dirt. To be able to make it useful. But we'll figure that out today. But it's going to get run off of a gas turbine. I can't do the semi-fluid with the creosote, so it has to be a gas turbine. With creosote. I hope I can use creosote in it. Oh no. Creo. Do I have... No, it's a combustion generator. Preferably, you'd want to use semi-fluid, but... Oh, they changed the recipe. These used to be cobalt gears. That is way cheaper. Okay, we're going to do a semi-fluid generator for that. It used to be cobalt for that. So add that to the list. But yeah, we're going to make all these things today. So let's just jump right in and get stuff going. So first things first is we're going to make the gas turbines so we can have more power upstairs. But yeah, first thing we're going to do is get the steam turbines. So we're going to need the bronze. We need 13 tin. Tin is over here. We'll go through the tin and the bronze. Excuse me. Throw the tin in here and show you guys what this thing does. Let's quickly. Then I'm gonna finish up the crafting of the steam turbines and all this stuff that I have here. I'm going to craft off camera. But basically, we're going to make the steam turbines, hook them up here. I'll bring you guys back when we hook them up. I'm going to need to upgrade the tin cable here to 4x, because each generator produces 1 amp and these only handle 1 amp. So 4 turbines equals 4 amps equals need 4x cable. Basically, 1 ingot becomes 1 rod and 2 tiny piles. Well, tiny piles, 4 of them become 1 normal dust. So basically, 1 ingot becomes 1.5 rods. Later, once, actually I think we can do that. I don't know if it takes MV. But once we get into MV, which is going to be a little bit, when we get an extruder, we can do 1 ingot, 2 rods. That is the final level of processing. Plates, we've already gotten as high as we can go. Wires, high as we can go. Rods, there's 1 more level. So, that'll be later, much later. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and craft everything here. Not the crop sticks. That was just so I know how many wood plank or wood logs to send through the lathe to make into crop sticks, because it's more efficient that way. But yeah, I'll bring you guys back once everything here is crafted. So see you guys in a bit. Okay, I'm bringing you guys back mid crafting everything, because I found out I need another machine to be able to make the input hatch for this. So I need a basic assembler. So I need to craft this guy as well. So just wanted to let you guys know that. I will place down. They're out. Here they are. We'll place down the chemical reactor. Is basically to get better or easier rubber. We need this cable. We're gonna need a lot more of it. I think it takes 2 rubber Yeah. It takes 2 to insulate it rather than 1. So I'm going to need to hook those machines back up. Because I just realized that I need this still. There we go. Now I'll get the 3. So I'll do that. Let's connect that up before I miss that. There we go. So yeah, I need to continue doing that. You can do this technically, just don't put another 4x here. So I need more tin, wires, which I'm just gonna make a whole bunch. Yeah, basically all this has been is just a bunch of back and forth from the storage to the machines, to the storage to the machines. And I did tell you guys, we will be planting this sacred oak sapling. We are not going to place it near the base because it's big. Also, in between episodes, I forgot to mention, I made a plant lens. So, my crop breeding area, I can maybe get some more crops bred and actually know what they are. Probably not going to be feasible, but let's do that because that will make it so I can 2 more cables, and that basically gets that connected. Don't think I can do that. Nope. But yeah, basically I need to make a basic assembler and add it to the line of machines. So I'll bring you guys back once that is done. So I'm just gonna bring you guys back in for the last few things that need the craft. We're almost there to get in the harvester. This, we're just gonna empty that last tank by just doing this. Drain that out into here, and then put this on top of this tank. But we are so close to getting everything crafted. One thing to note is I had to go for the combustion generator because I found out the semi-fluid generator does take cobalt. It takes cobalt wire. Well, I can't process cobalt yet. I don't have the material to make the cobalt or get cobalt from the nether. So can't make that yet. Just gonna do that. Which I need a bucket's worth. I think I got a bucket left in my inventory. Or in there. I need the out of here. Can I not get a bucket of glue? Do I have to use a thing of creosote? A cell? Yeah, I had to use a cell. That is a little annoying, but it's fine. I have one. Have some. Got that. And then circuit 1. That. And an LV machine casing. Oh shit. Redstone. Because these had the same loss. So it's less more than that. So I'm going to have to get the I think it's a redstone alloy cable. Yeah, the redstone alloy cable. Yeah, this is different than the red alloy. This takes blast furnace, which we're not close to yet, and the mixer. But now we got the input hatch. We are just missing the robot arms, which is just waiting on rubber to smelt. Just gonna do that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Then do that, get that done. Do this. Do that. Place that back. I need those steel rods, which are up here. There we go. Craft those. Route manager. There we go. Let's grab the creosote cells. Because we're gonna fill up the combustion. We'll set this up first, so I can show you guys what it does. We're not going to use it to the fullest extent, but we place that there. Oh shoot. I'm going to have to break one of these, at least I put it above it, but then I gotta cover it. Yeah, that should be fine. Do this. Use the wrench to rotate it. Throw those in there. And an instant harvest. Let's just do this. I'm gonna need to get more to cover that. Ooh, shoot. Don't sprint on those, because they will break. But if you don't cover the machines, so I'm gonna do that and then jump over here. Break that block. Yeah, if you don't cover the machines, when it rains, they will explode. But as you've seen, instant harvest. And it leaves them there. So, wood. Basically infinite. And you can do up to 3 layers with this guy. So, if I did it correctly, which I didn't, I'd have to move this layer up by 1. Yeah. How would you get 3 layers out of this guy to get max efficiency? You'd have to have this layer up by 1, and then the next layer down, or lower that layer down by 1. I'll fix it between episodes, but basically, or I might not fix it. I think 2 levels might be enough, because 2 levels is 1 inventory full. So that might be enough to run the 11 cook ovens that we have, don't know. I just know that's basically free wood at this point, because creosote you get from the wood and so forth. And I can connect these up. That way we have 4 amps running in this line. Got that concluded. We're going to empty out the inventory. And we're going to go plant that sacred oak. That will be used later. Oop. The pump will be used later to basically, I didn't want to do that. We're gonna stick these in here. Stick that there. Oh, there we go. So we'll just pull all these out. Stick them there and throw this in a chest. We're gonna sleep and then we're gonna go plant that sacred oak and try to grow it. I don't think I have any bone meal left. Do I? Oh yeah, I do. We're gonna go plant this. Not near the base. So this is the perfect time for the hang glider. So we can go up high and then hang glide off of up here. Do I have even an open area? There's an open area over here. Is this a roguelike? Yeah, it is, I think. Yeah, this is a roguelike dungeon. Yeah, an underwater one. As I hit my microphone arm. As I jump into the willow leaves. But over here is some open space. That we will plant the sacred oak in. Oh, blueberries. I'm gonna take these. I don't have blueberries back at base. But now you'll see why I'm not putting this near the base. Let's light it up. Because if not, mobs spawn. We will come and mine this later for the wood, maybe, or to get the leaves. So we're gonna mark it on the map. But yeah, it's big enough you can see it on the map. It is huge. Not as big as the nature redwood trees. This is technically smaller. Or yeah, we claimed the smallest redwoods. This is the other option that you could have claimed. And this is as big as it is. It's huge. Then there's the nature redwoods that's even bigger. Yeah, we're gonna mark this on the map. The sacred oak. And we're gonna turn it off. But yeah, that's that big guy. We're gonna run back to base and claim all the quests and open up the loot bags. And then we're gonna end the episode. Run all the way back to base. Running. And gliding across the water to get back to base. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Okay, let's throw that in. Oh, wrong chest. Put that away. Let's put the blueberries away. Let's plant these. And then we're gonna run inside. Yeah, we're gonna claim all these. As you can tell, I did not mine enough Circus quartz to get this quest. We'll get it later. We'll be crafting more of those later. So, I do have enough Circus quartz in one of the chests. I don't know where I put it. It's here somewhere. But yeah, we'll claim that. We'll get those later. That guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, these, and this, and this, this. Put those in there. That's going to come in handy later. Same with that. This goes in this one. Those are going to come in handy later. That can go in there. We got some in here. Got the XP bucket. We got this. Got multi-block goals because I made the steam oven, which required this. I'm gonna take the loot bag. Nope, I cannot do that. So we're gonna do this and drop them in there. We're gonna throw that in there. Drop those items in there. Because we can eat those later. Throw those in there. Throw that in there. Throw those in there. Think. Yeah. Ooh. I over-scrolled. I think that's it. Next episode, though, we're gonna make the blast furnace. It's about time to do the blast furnace. Oh, this makes 10. Which we already have. This is just telling us how we automate them. We basically have done that. I might craft all these just to complete the quest. But it's simpler to use the transfer nodes. Because transfer nodes, yeah, they do require the conveyor belts and ender pearls. They're less lag intensive. And with these you can get retrieval nodes in both liquid and item variant. Retrieval nodes basically retrieves from any of the endpoints to here. This pushes, retrieval pulls. So I can have a retrieval node on like a tank, for instance, retrieval node on that tank. And it will pull it from every single one of these. I won't have to have the faucet. So that would be something later. But let's open up the steam age bags first. We're gonna need this. Got some saplings. Got some coal and some bricks. That will be handy later. And another imp skin. Let's just open all these. Oop. More saplings, more cells, some invisibility potions, more iron bars, some red alloy cable, a wire that will be useful later for circuits, a whole bunch of saplings, another hang glider, bone meal in there, slime can go there. Gunpowder can go in here, same with the leather boots. The boots leggings, we're gonna go throw these in here. And just put them with these 16. Because we can always use them for backup, just in case if the tank ever runs out. That's sort of why I keep them. Because like if I AFK and I have stuff processing and this runs out of wood and then these all empty, that will be bad. But yeah, I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment down below and leave any tips. I try to respond to any of the comments that are posted. I might. But at this point, hope you guys enjoyed and see you in the next episode. Goodbye.